What up, TIs? I got an issue. I don't know what to make of this. I'm sure many of you don't either. I don't get DEW and I don't get V2K. That's not to say that nothing unexplainable has ever happened to me. That's not to say that. And I'm not going to get into that. But, I have a hard time knowing what this is. If this is threat assessment and the people I work for the last 15 years are all informed about it, I mean, this cannot be like Satan. I don't know what to make of it. How people don't believe that people get gang stalked is how the targets sometimes could feel about DEWs and V2K. Like, if it's not happening to me, it's not real. But it's people like that is why they don't even believe that gang stalking is real in the first place. So I try not to be like that. Of course, you got a nigga over here, a fucking dog walker. At my job, all day that's where they do their work. That's where they do their news sensitization. I got fucking millions of dog walkers walking up and down my block every day. And now because I said that, now they're gonna do it more. So, like, there's just an issue with what the fuck is this? Like, I believe this is threat assessment. This is the second time I've been targeted. So that means it did come to an end. The managed aggression / investigation / control plan comes to an end. Not the surveillance. That you're fucked, basically. I've been on surveillance for like half my fucking life. And this is the second time I got gang stalked. Sorry for the cough. So it did stop, and I'm just trying to make sense of this. And a little advice for some of you TIs, especially male TIs: don't ever look for love within the TI community. You don't want a girlfriend as a target. You want a regular person as a target. And if you're gonna sit there and be like, oh, everyone's in on it, like, you don't understand the psychology behind perception management. You know what I mean? But those are a few things my own personal opinion is never to rely on other TIs, never even try to date another TI. You gotta bring normalcy into your life, not fucking chaos, which sadly, this is what it does to people. I've been on group chats where I was called a perp by everybody over there, and I don't blame them. You know what I mean? There's two types of targeted individuals. Well, there's different types of targeted individuals. There's those that, I don't even know how to say it, but some targets, they cannot deal with their targeting. The perception management aspect literally makes them think their own parents are involved, or their own parents threw them into this program. If you have distance family, the pigs might lie to them. And I don't know. I'm not even going to get into too much into that. But, my targeting closely follows the FBI threat assessment. I'm going to have to do a whole video about that one day. If you read it from beginning to end, the FBI threat assessment even talks about how, and they refer to targets as targets. That's an FBI term. They talked about in the threat assessment how they had this one case where a target thought he was getting poisoned. You see, there's your first clue. Who thinks they always get poisoned? Who thinks their food is always getting poisoned? TIs. You see? And the FBI threat assessment literally talked about a case about that in the fucking threat assessment, in the federal document. So I don't know. And here's another thing, by the way. It's not always about, put it this way. You could get thrown into this program by being suicidal. I'm not saying I am, but if you're suicidal, the cops will watch list you and set up a stingray around you. That's automatic. So yeah, it's not always about you did something bad. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this shit out too. All right, well, I just wanted to give a little quick rant. All right, later.